Hey guys, welcome back to another stream and yeah, it's time that we talk about something that I've been hiding for so long. And I feel like that I'm ready to do it now. But first, I need to mute the sound for a sec. Okay, so the life update. Well, um, a lot of things has been going on with me, and to be honest, it's kind of a struggle. Just lately, for the past couple weeks or more than a week, or this started around almost start of the new year, aka like the second to last week of December of 2025. This is what's been going on with me, and now I feel ready to share it with you guys. So, what's been going on with me is lately I've been feeling stressed, conflicted, and overall just out of energy, and constantly worrying about the people I care about. Now, what I mean by that is there are things going on in my life that I'm still trying to figure out regarding um, my personal life, what to do after the final chapter series, or if that project ends, and overall just to what to do, what's next, because after it's done, there's no more um, team projects with Preston, Halo, and pretty much anyone else. Pretty much myself. Um, so, like, sorry if I, not speak for a sec. It's because I'm trying to think things through and trying to put it into the right words. But, lately, I've been seeing certain things, like dreams and other things that are trying to mess with me. Or, I don't know, like, especially this morning. I'm not gonna talk about it because it's way too personal to speak about on here. But I will say it definitely made me super emotional. It definitely made me um, worry about this person a lot, and in a way just made me love them even more. And but I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to think the positives with it, trying to, not have me, be overwhelmed about it. I just want to do this thing, and like how I did like last time, like the life updates. I want to keep doing this because one, it helps me talk about my hidden feelings more openly to y'all, and allow me to kind of take a weight off my shoulders a little bit. So the things that's been going on with me is I've been struggling to keep everything together, especially what I plan to do after Preston is gone, and then myself being gone. Like, it's just it's not really easy to explain, but also it's not easy to put out in words. Because, like, I totally have no other choice. Because I don't really have much of anything left after Preston leaves, and then I don't even know what to do with this channel. Like, I don't even know, like, what to put out in, like, video forms. Like, I even, like, back then, I even had, like, a whole movie script going on with Spider-Man back then. But honestly, I don't know. One thing I do know in the future is that I want to have a life with a certain someone. I'm not going to say their name publicly on here because, one, I want to respect their privacy, and two, I don't want to get them involved into anything bad. So, and I've been dealing with a lot of mental battles. I've been dealing with a lot of dreams that have unwavering and unsettling meanings. But the real thing is, I don't really know where to take it. I don't really know how to grasp the acceptance of it, and I don't know. A lot of things I'm still questioning about, and a lot of things I still want to figure out, and a lot of things I really hope to see go the right way. That's the best way I can explain it in a nutshell. If you guys can help me with some support, that'd be great. Because I really want these things to go well, and I really want these. Like, I really want this to go well. Like, the things in my life, I really want it to go well. And it seems like, to me, it seems like it's like someone in my life never wants that to happen, and and it makes me angry. It makes me overwhelmed. It makes me pissed off to like the max. Like, sadly, will not be playing Fortnite, but no, I just wanted to go on here to show the life updates, like how I did it on Fortnite. You know, just talk about myself and uh, other things in my life. I want to keep doing this because I want to help myself get better. I want to help myself be better for not only myself but also others around me. Like, for example, like my girlfriend, my friends, my family. I just really want to just do better. So, like, like, the real thing is, like, I'm really trying to keep a positive mindset. I'm really trying to keep a patient mindset, when in reality, I just want things to be there, like faster, you know. Like, I'm really trying hard to be patient. I'm really trying hard to be like that uplifting, positive person. But for anything that you guys want to see on the channel after, like anything, like just seeing anything on the channel after the TFC the TFC series, okay, the final chapter. That's what I'm initialing it for. Um, but this moment kind of reminds me of a song, at the moment that I'm in, and especially dealing with a lot of these things. Like, the one song kind of reminds me of this moment is um is Waiting for Love. No. It's not Waiting for Love by Avicii. It's I don't know. It's a certain song that I'm thinking about, but I don't know. It's like um what song is it called? I know it. Hold on. It's like it is oh, I know. I know what it is now. It's Is God Help Me by Unspoken. Because I'm at a point like where I'm so vulnerable. Even though I feel like I have that strength to do anything and overcome anything, but at the same time, it also feels like I'm extremely vulnerable to everything. But that's also what being human is for, too. But whoever's watching this, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for taking your time to at least do this with me. Each and every single one of these things undoubtedly will probably most likely be the same thing or the same conversation. But I just want to show that I'm making sure that I'm showing you all that I'm doing okay, that I'm sharing my feelings, sharing how I truly feel, and basically what's next to, like, anything, like basically kind of like behind the scenes and whatever. Basically, like behind the scenes, knowing about what's going on and certain things. But I will say the one big thing I do want to speak about publicly on here is there's going to be a certain time. You guys are just going to be patient until it happens. But in doing so, there'll be a time where you guys will not see me post anymore. Or for a while anymore. Because after TFC, aka the final chapter series, or the TFC SMP series, if you want to call it that. I might label that. I don't know. it's still a lot to go over for that. But then after that, like, the only thing that I see in, like, anything is probably nothing, because when it's just, like, say, like, if it's either me or Preston, or me, Preston, and Halo, or something like that, that's when people are, like, mostly around to watch, and because that's what this channel is known for, to have basically the members in a way of Team Ace. Because people still, remember that. Even I do. And and I even explained this many times for those that do not know, though. Team Ace was a thing. Now it's not anymore, because people are older, people grew out of it, and people just moved on, basically. So, what's next for myself and the others? Well, Halo is only going to be in the beginning half, or around the beginning half of the series, because simply he's also kind of like growing out of it too. So he'll be with us from the start of the series, okay? The start of the series up until the 14th. So if we had to guess, if we were to guess, okay? He will probably only be around for maybe 4 or 5 episodes of it. Because even myself and Preston don't even know how long we're going to be doing this. But we want to make every single moment of it last before the Team Ace departure, I'll call it that. The departure of Team Ace, or the end of Team Ace, like the real legitimate end of Team Ace. When the last 2 people in it decides to disband it, and truly Team Ace is at its end. But with myself as Ace Gamer Studios, though, I don't know. I've been Ace Gamer Studios since the start. Everybody has called me Ace. Everybody has. But also behind the scenes, things have been going on too. Here's the full story on what's been going on for the past 2 years. Okay, 2 years. Things hasn't been going well for me in the past 2 years. Like, say 2023, mostly. Because 2024, I'm not going to speak about, because that's way too personal, and I'm not going to speak it on here. But the other thing I was saying in 2023, I was going through some dark feeling times, and I tried so hard to bear with it, like, not really carry it, but like accept the fact that, like, these moments happen, and I tried my best to get through it, to fight through it. But it made me too emotional. It made me shatter. It shattered me. It made me feel so isolated. And for those that are listening in and know what I'm talking about, good. I'm gonna say it discreetly, because this part's personal, but I'll say it discreetly. But those that know the whole story, good. But certain things didn't work out for me, and certain things went down the drain for me, and I was stuck in this rabbit hole. I was so depressed. I was so angry with myself. I was so sad. Basically, like, I felt empty. And there was a time in my life where I just wanted the pain to end. Like, I was at a point like where I was severely not okay. And well, what I'm talking about, regards of the years of 2023 and 2024, I'm gonna say it still discreetly because it's personal, but at least to kind of get an idea of what I went through. And then people saw that I was hurt. People saw that I needed help. And I'm glad that people came in to help. And that was Preston. Preston has helped me through so much that you guys don't even realize. Behind the scenes of every single thing that I've ever put out on this channel, behind the scenes, Preston, Haloed, and many more others, they truly helped me go through what I was going through those times. So I'll name the names: Preston, Haloed, excuse me, hold on, Thomas, and even at one point Hunter as well. But Hunter at the time in 2023, I barely knew. Same with 2024, but anyway. But the thing is, I had people around me that helped me, that had my back, because I was shown that I had theirs. So, but like truly, I'm not picking favorites, but Preston was mostly there throughout all the moments. And I really can't thank him enough for that. Even though obviously the whole plan of it was Jesus' plan to save me through Preston, or to help me get to him by Preston, you know, just the act of God's will. And I know that that day when Preston helped me to get back on my feet, to keep going, to get stronger and come out on top, when I heard it, I didn't hear Preston, even though it was Preston's voice, but the words that he was saying, it wasn't, half of it was Preston, but the other half was not Preston. I literally heard and felt Jesus saying, you have to get back up and keep fighting no matter how painful the battle is. You have to keep getting back up and fighting no matter how excruciating and exhausting it may feel. You may not understand now, but later you will understand what I had to do to put you through this. And over time, I focused on rebuilding myself. And this leads to around the end of 2024 and the start of 2025, aka last year. I was still going through a rough time, but I relied on my friends for support. And that's, even though I mostly focused on rebuilding myself, but I also decided to do it with my friends. And it helped significantly. And then one day, and this was about a couple months ago from now, I guess. Yeah, a couple months ago. and this is where everyone now notices it because there's been multiple videos about mentioning this person, but I got that second chance. So I remember 2 years ago from now, if you want to count 2024, okay, the end of 2024 around the end of 2024, basically. I remember saying to myself, I just wish I had that second chance. Like, I remember saying I would do anything to have that second chance, to have that life again. And God heard me. He gave me that second chance. It was unexpected, but He really gave me that second chance, and God's the one I give the most thanks and glory to. To be honest with you guys, if Preston and Jesus was not there that day, helping me make a difference in my own life, you guys would have still seen a depressed person. You guys would have still seen a emptyless person. An empty full person. So now I'm telling you the story of what happened going on with my personal life for the past 2 years. Almost past 2 years, almost 3 years. So just know that if you're ever going through something like this and feel uncertain about it, just know that God is here for you, that Jesus is here for you. And He will never leave you nor forsake you. Even He'll uphold you with His righteous right hand. And even friends around you will be there to help. Even family. Even if it's someone that you don't know. And if they're willing to help, let them help. For it is better to have help than to sulk in your own grief. Than to sulk in your own depression. Sulk in your own dark pit. So find light and never give up. So moving on from the personal life to what's gonna be happening with myself, Preston, and Haloed, or in this case, the last 3 members of Team Ace. Well, we were kind of talking that if we're asking ourselves, well, mainly me and Preston, if we're asking ourselves, is this the final chapter? Is this like our last project, then boom, we're done? To be honest, that's what we're thinking. But to be honest, we don't really know. Because before this was the failed attempt of Acecraft Legends. And then before that was the OG Acecraft series, which succeedingly skyrocketed. Thank you guys so much for that. Back then, by the way. You guys are great. Thank you for the support. But with Acecraft Legends, we were planning on... Because here's how the original plan went out. We were thinking of OG Acecraft series as the starter, which already happened. Then Acecraft Legends being the sequel series, which technically that's what the final chapter is now. And then that's it. Like, that's it. Like, after that. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, let's say there was to be a series after the Sorry, my headset cut out, or my headset died. I need to charge it. But anyway, as I was saying, like, let's say there was a series after, the final chapter. I mean, let's just say that there was a series, after the final chapter. I don't know, like, what it would be called because, you know, I didn't really plan anything after the final chapter of Acecraft, if you want to call it that. The final chapter of Acecraft. Do we plan on making it the final chapter and like be done with after that? The only other Minecraft series that I see myself doing, or yeah, I see myself doing because I don't think Preston will want to do anymore after the the final chapter. Only thing I see myself doing is uh like maybe like a hardcore series, like where I battle hardcore Minecraft and basically see if I can survive it. That's like the only logical thing I see, but it's still questionable. Because even myself, I don't know. But eventually, I do want to talk about it with Preston, see how he feels about it, see where we kind of go from here. But I, I really don't know. Because, like, I will say, whenever something Eastcraft project related, I'll call it that. Eastcraft project related, I will notify you guys immediately. I will absolutely put the content out there, discussing it or the gameplay itself. The only thing that I know is that, hold on, okay, well, because I was just checking how many days. So like, because the final chapter series or the TFC SMP, if you want to call it that, as the series, the TFC SMP, um, like that series does not start until like a little over 3 weeks, aka 24 days from now. So, I'll say make sure that your notification bell is on so that you guys can be notified when that content comes out. Um, but on the personal side, thank you guys so much for tuning in and hear my story and hear, in a way, my testimony in a way. And praise to be Lord Jesus Christ. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. If it's daytime for you or nighttime, have a wonderful night. I hope you guys have a blessed day and night and morning and time overall. And see you guys next time whenever I post a stream or video or anything content related. I love you guys. I love you guys. I cherish you guys so much. And I'll see you guys next time whenever. Peace.